6 fascinating matchups in the A-League men's competition await us this weekend. It is round 6, and we're starting to get an idea of how the teams are playing. There is a 4-point gap between the top 6 and the bottom 6. Raw Wanderers kick us off on Friday night, and this is probably the game of the round. I think that's the consensus among everyone. This is going to be the game to watch because two teams who are in great form. I mean, Wanderers are looking fantastic. They're coming off that away win in the Sydney Derby last week. Brisbane Roar, though, already establishing some decent home form at Suncorp Stadium. They're going to be hard to beat there this season, but they've got a really tough test against this Western Sydney side. For me, this game ends in a draw. It's a hard one to pick. I think Raw have enough to come away from this game with something. I think Wanderers do have the stronger team on paper, but especially with the likes of Henry Hoare, Florin Berenguer, these guys, J.S. Shea, these guys really sort of, gelling really nicely and working well in midfield and then looking dangerous moving forward. As I mentioned, they're going to be really, really difficult to stop at home. Wanderers, though, I can't see them losing this game. They've got too much. They're looking really strong to start the campaign. 2-2 draw to kick off the round. Saturday sees Western United host Wellington Phoenix. The Phoenix are another team in good form. Western United are the complete opposite. They're sitting bottom of the table, have only won one game. That came in the opening round against Melbourne City. Since then, they just haven't been able to find any sort of decent form. They've been struggling to score goals, and this is a game I think Wellington Phoenix win. I think based off the form of the two sides, you get to say Wellington have enough to win this game. I mean, Phoenix have impressed me so much already this season, and the element that I think Phoenix fans will be really happy about for this season is that defensively they look really, really strong. Finn Sermon, Scotty Wooten at the back there for Phoenix, already creating a great partnership in the heart of defence. Western United, I mean, this is, crucial times here already early on in the season for head coach John Aloisi, who, his team missed out on finals last year after winning the championship the year prior. They need to start getting results. They need to get some points on the board. Otherwise, the rest of the competition will start to get away from them. Wellington Phoenix win this game 1-0. Sydney FC will be hoping to bounce back after that Sydney Derby loss, and they're coming up against a Perth Glory side who have been struggling themselves. Only one win so far this campaign, and I think the Sky Blues, the home ground advantage should get them across in this game. I can't see Glory getting anything out of this game, unfortunately for them. There has been, moments here and there for Perth Glory. Adam Taggart up front, the likes of Carluccio, Bruce Kamal. There's potential there for Glory to turn into a side who's going to be, winning plenty of games this season, but it's just not coming together just yet for Alan Stage. I think it still will come good. This Glory team might be a team who are, really dangerous towards the second half of the season. Sydney FC, I think, will win this one 2-1. Central Coast Mariners picked up their first win of the A-League men's season in the F3 Derby against Newcastle Jets. Melbourne Victory, it's going to be a really tough test for the Mariners because Victory have looked good this season. Victory, they almost lost their first game of the season last week. Ended up snatching a point away to Macarthur FC. Another away trip, I think, will end in a draw here for Melbourne Victory. I think Mariners showed, especially in that F3 Derby, that, with the likes of Will Wilson, Alu Kowal, even Jing Reese coming off the bench, Macarthur pulling the strings. Again, there's elements there, of a successful side for Central Coast Mariners. Melbourne Victory is going to be, a really, really tough test for them. I mean, we know the experience and quality that Melbourne Victory possess. They've been a little bit quiet in the last couple of weeks. Bruno Fornaroli, Zinedine Machach, a little bit quieter in the last couple of weeks. Still dangerous as ever, of course, though. This one could swing either way. I think it could, but I'm back in a draw in this one. Newcastle Jets v Melbourne City, a pretty fascinating encounter. Two teams who are struggling for form a little bit at the moment. Newcastle Jets at home will be wanting to win this game against the Melbourne City side, who have just been struggling in the A-League men's competition so far. They've got decent form in the Asian Champions League, and that's looking pretty good for them so far. But this one, I think, is going to end in another 1-1 draw. It's a hard one to pick. I mean, you'd probably say, I guess, in recent years that you'd back Melbourne City to win this encounter, but just off City's current form, I'm not confident at all. Look, the big boost for City is that they do have Matt Leckie returning from injury, which is a massive boost. Newcastle Jets, though, I have been impressed with Apostolos Domatolopoulos, who's been in good form. Archie Goodwin back from injury is a big plus for them as well. I think this game ends all even, 1-1. And then to round us off, we've got a Monday night fixture. It is Macarthur FC, Adelaide United, two teams who currently sit in the top 6. Macarthur FC, they've really impressed me with their counter-attack this season. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the competition on the counter-attack with the likes of Jed Drew, Borges Rodriguez, Ili Davila's looking really, really good so far this season, as he always has. has been for the last few years in the A-League men's competition. Adelaide United, though, they got a good win against away to Western last week, and I think we'll get a point away from this game. This one, again, one of those matches that could swing either way. 2-2 feels like a result that we could see from this contest. Plenty of attacking flair on both sides. Two teams who maybe defensively need to tighten up things just a little bit. 2-2 draw, I reckon, is going to be the outcome for this one. Feel free to drop your predictions in the comment section below. Stay subscribed for more A-League content. My name's Lockie. This is Coastwatch Football. I'll see you in the next one.